Welcome, curious minds, to another deep dive.
Great to be here.
Today we're plunging into the fascinating, always changing world of tourism and hospitality.
Hmm.
Specifically, we're looking at communication and advertising. We've got a stack of recent insights, plus this really interesting foundational article from Travel Daily News, Greece and Cyprus. It's packed with ideas.
Yeah, it is. And our mission today really is to unpack how businesses, especially hotels, can, cut through all the noise,
Right.
connect with customers in smarter, more effective ways, particularly when budgets are tight maybe, or the whole landscape is shifting,
Mm,
which it often is.
definitely.
So we'll be looking at some innovative strategy, things that go beyond just traditional ads, and seeing how they sort of resonate with the challenges and opportunities today, especially here in Greece and Europe more broadly.
Okay, let's dive in then. Our main guide here is this insightful article by Fotis Pantopoulos. He's a communication and public relations consultant. And he really zeroes in on a crucial problem. Traditional advertising can be incredibly expensive,
Oh, yeah.
and it doesn't even guarantee results. He points to a survey from, well, a few years back now, that found a drastic cut in ad spending by hotels.
And what's striking about that
Mhm.
is that while the article itself, yeah, it's from 2010,
Right, a while ago.
its core message about being smart with money, financial prudence and needing creative alternatives, it's incredibly relevant today.
Still holds up.
Absolutely. We're seeing news right now, July 2025, about the cost of living denying most Greeks the right to holidays,
Wow.
which just underscores these ongoing economic pressures on the travel sector. So this isn't just some old theory. It's a very practical, immediate challenge.
So, okay, if the big budget traditional ads aren't always the way to go,
Yeah.
what is the alternative? Pantopoulos argues hotels need to, quote, redefine their advertising policy, which sounds like it's about way more than just, showing nice pictures of rooms and listing prices. But I guess the question is, for a hotel worried about bookings now, how do these maybe less direct approaches actually help the bottom line?
That's the key question, isn't it? What's the goal beyond just getting that direct booking immediately?
Yeah.
The article suggests viewing the business as an acting organism interacting with its environment.
Okay. What does that mean practically?
Well, it means thinking bigger. It's about building relationships, showcasing the hotel's values, maybe becoming a resource for travelers, not just a place to sleep.
A resource. Interesting.
Yeah, leveraging creativity for, as he puts it, low-cost solutions that promise significant results.
Yeah.
It's about building a deeper connection, maybe, that lasts longer than just one stay.
Right, building that loyalty. And what's really interesting is he then lays out two specific strategies, actionable things hotels can do, and they still feel surprisingly fresh.
They do.
Okay, so the first idea is developing an electronic magazine, an e-magazine linked to the hotel's website.
But crucially, this isn't just like an online brochure, right? It sounds like it's aiming higher.
That's exactly right.
Hmm.
The article's very clear it's different from the usual professional website.
Okay.
So instead of only focusing on the hotel itself, the space, the services, the prices, it's about sharing broader information. Think of it more like a really good guide to the destination.
Ah, okay. Positioning the hotel as a local expert.
Exactly, a curator almost.
So what kind of content are we talking about? What goes in this e-magazine?
Well, he gives some great examples, things like information about the local natural environment, significant attractions nearby, maybe local architecture, traditional food.
The good stuff.
Yeah. And even events the hotel organizes or is part of, emphasizing its community benefiting role. It even suggests promoting local groups doing good work.
So it becomes about storytelling, showing how the hotel fits into the local fabric, the community.
Precisely. And it's not just text either. That's
Oh.
important.
Right, you mentioned interactive. Yeah, it's meant to be highly visual, interactive. You can use photos, single ones, albums, video, other internet tools. He even suggests, quite ahead of its time, a relevant musical theme, or letting visitors pick music or listen to radio stations, with legal safeguards, of course.
Wow, that was forward thinking for 2010.
It really was multimedia experience.
It's fascinating how much this connects to what we see now. News about sustainable, authentic experiences in places like Santorini, people wanting private tours, not just mass tourism.
Mhm.
And there's even an article asking why the sun and sea diptych is outdated, proposing new approaches. This e-magazine idea seems perfect for promoting that richer, more sustainable kind of travel.
It really does, and it connects directly to how important digital is now. We see research showing travel technology will exceed $20 billion in turnover by 2032.
Huge numbers.
huge.
Mhm.
And all the talk about things like Google AI mode and what that means for tourism businesses. An e-magazine is just such a natural way to leverage digital to reach the kind of traveler, maybe like you listening, who seeks out deep, curated info before they even book.
Providing value up front.
Exactly. Value, not just an ad.
Okay, so that's strategy one. The second low-budget, high-impact idea is for hotels to host their own events, like conference-type workshops.
Right.
This sounds like a really powerful way to kind of put the hotel on the map for reasons beyond just holidays, but what makes an event truly effective, not just filling a room?
Yeah, good question. Because effectiveness is key. The baseline, of course, is having suitable spaces. You need a conference center, maybe an exhibition area.
Okay.
But the real effectiveness comes when the hotel acts as the main organizer. That gives them control, visibility. It's not just renting out a room. It's curating an entire experience.
Curating again. So what goes into that curation to make sure it stands out?
Well, it needs meticulous planning. That's crucial. You have to pick the right time, and critically, a topic that's relevant and widely accepted, maybe tied to current events or something very specific to the locality.
Like sustainability
Yeah.
or local heritage.
Exactly. Could be anything from environmental issues to cultural heritage, maybe even new tech and tourism, something people are genuinely interested in or need to know about.
You know, this makes me think of that recent news, July 2025, about the Taekwondo Olympic Stadium in Athens.
Oh, yeah.
It's being turned into a conference center by the Attica region. So the capacity for these kinds of events in Greece is actually growing.
That's a great point. The infrastructure is developing.
And there was mention of the Spartan Youth Festival, too, focusing on experiential education and SDGs' sustainable development goals. Shows how diverse these events can be.
Absolutely. And the article highlights other key steps, too. Arranging speakers and special guests way in advance.
Sure.
And really importantly, exploring interest from sponsors, businesses who care about the topic.
Getting others involved.
Yes. And even maybe awarding prizes or commendations during the event. That adds a layer of prestige, makes it more of an occasion. It really shifts the hotel from just being a venue to being a convener, a thought leader.
So it's about creating this whole experience, this hub of activity. Positions the hotel as, a thought leader or maybe a cornerstone of the community. But how does a smaller hotel, maybe an independent one without a huge marketing budget, achieve that level of, what did the article say, credibility and high quality? That sounds expensive.
That's where focus and small partnerships come in.
Yeah.
The article does stress it absolutely must have credibility and high quality of organization to work.
Right.
For a smaller hotel, that might mean starting niche, really focused events, maybe co-hosting with local experts or community groups, leveraging their credibility. It's not necessarily about scale at first.
Okay, start small, build reputation.
Exactly.
Ah.
It's about the hotel significantly enhancing its corporate profile by actively intervening in social affairs and practically presenting its corporate philosophy. Show, don't just tell. Demonstrate your values through action.
Okay, so we've seen these two strategies from 2010, the e-magazine, the hosted events, and they feel surprisingly current.
They really do.
Beyond the opportunities, though, how do these strategies help hotels navigate the challenges we see in the news today? Those things they can't really control.
Well, if you connect it to the bigger picture, yeah, the tourism sector is facing all sorts of pressures. We see news about strikes and staff shortages causing chaos in European air travel.
Yeah, it's been rough.
That can massively disrupt traditional travel plans.
Yeah.
But a hotel with really strong local roots, maybe a diversified appeal through a great e-magazine or respected events, it might be more resilient.
Yes, so.
Because it's built an audience and engagement that isn't solely dependent on everything running perfectly smoothly logistics-wise. People might be drawn to the destination content or the event topic, giving them other reason to connect or visit.
That makes sense. I also saw headlines about very local problems, like the Lefkada floating bridge being closed, a big blow to marine tourism there.
Ouch. Yeah.
And concerns from SICI, the Hellenic Confederation of Tourist Accommodation Entrepreneurs, about a new ministerial decision on swimming pools hitting businesses right in the middle of the season.
Exactly. Businesses are constantly dealing with these unexpected hits, big and small.
So these strategies
help build deeper, more meaningful engagement. It's not just about the flight being on time or the regulations being favorable this week.
Right.
By becoming that valued local resource or that hub for dialogue, hotels diversify their appeal. They create demand that's hopefully a bit less vulnerable to these external shocks. And let's not forget, we also see good news, like Greece ranking first in hotel customer satisfaction evaluation, according to Incent.
That's huge.
It is. It means there's a strong foundation of quality already there. These communication efforts are about building on that strength, leveraging that quality through smarter engagement.
This deep dive really shows how, foundational ideas even from a decade ago can offer incredibly timely solutions. The core takeaway seems to be that effective communication for hotels. It's not just about having the biggest ad budget or shouting the loudest.
No, Paul.
It's about being smart, being creative, and really engaging with your environment, your community, building a real connection.
It really is about building a compelling narrative, a presence that offers genuine value that goes way beyond just a room for the night.
Yeah.
Whether that's through a vibrant e-magazine that makes the hotel a go-to guide for the area, or by hosting high-quality, relevant events that position the hotel as a leader in its niche. The goal is enhancing that corporate profile organically and connecting with customers, potential customers, on a much deeper, more meaningful level.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? Maybe next time you're thinking about reaching an audience or improving your own business's presence.
Yeah.
Think about how you might become more than just a service provider. Could you be a source of knowledge, a community hub, a champion for local culture? How could you adapt these kinds of alternative advertising principles in your own field?
Build those deeper relationships.
Something to think about.